do a quick little one. Well, let's see. Quick, not quick, I don't know. Little video about Gemstone Legends. So now I'm really enjoying this game. I mean, I played it for a while, stopped for a while, just was shuffling between way too many games, stopped playing some. Anyway, so one of the things I like over here is, as you can see, I have 19 gold scrolls, 1 platinum, but I'm about to get a second one. One of the things I like about this game is the reason why I'm going to go there, because basically I'll show you that stuff, but I mean, the game has ways of getting more. So here's another platinum that I've been collecting the shards, and I have one right here. There are heroes that you can get through events by getting puzzle pieces, and then once you collect them, you get the hero. Fusion is my favorite, so I actually Strybok and Guinevere, I have them both, and I got them both from Fusion, because you go in and it tells you that if you collect these heroes, level them up to this level and trade them, you get this guy, and they're all very basic to get. They're not hard to get. So, and Strybok is very early on in this game when it came out that they released them, and I still use them heavily in my game, in my team. So I'll explain that stuff once I get there. But basically, so let's just go to our quests. And if you see here, I have done 29 out of 30 dailies, and it's not in a row, it's when you do them, right? Because I skipped it for a long time. So once I do my dailies for today, which are these 5, I will get that that bonus. Anyway, so what I'm going to be doing is I need to be doing 5 rolls, and I have a lot of bronze, which are low level heroes that you can use as feeders or level them up. So the thing about this game is you can take a 1-star hero all the way to 6 stars. So, and that's the thing about this game, there are heroes in different rarities. So some rare heroes, not all legendary heroes, that have special skills that actually is really good, worth it. So you would use them, and I'll show you one on my team. So just gonna do a quick 10. These are all gonna be feeders. They're gone anyway. And my heroes, so as you can see, Strybok I have and I heavily use. The purple stars, as you can see, is awakening a hero, which is the same thing as limit breaking in Empire and Puzzles. But the things that the resources you need for it, you get very easily, which I'll show you as that. Now the heroes, legendaries, as you can see, have 3 things at the bottom other than their skills that you can see. And if I hit the middle of the screen, that's the base. This is with all the bonuses, right? So the thing on the left, leaders, each team has 1 leader, so you would want somebody with a leader, and leaders will give bonuses. So him, which is why I like him, gives speed by 17 in all game modes. So speed in this game is huge, and I'll show you why. Because there's an order when you set off your hero's turn to go, right? So there's that. As you can see, I have a gear that is wearing to that adds it, and all of it makes sense. So if I go into his skill, you'll see over here that grant speed. So when he goes off, he'll grant more speed. Soul replenish, which is basically mana. And then you look over here, accuracy goes up, mana. And you can level up the skills themselves, which you pick up resources for that as well too. Everything about it is doable and easy enough. So I really like that part of it. But what I need to do being here is, part of my daily is to raise a hero by 3. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do an easy one just to not to waste too much time. So upgrade. I'm going to say, let's just say this guy. Let's just say her. And this guy. So 11 to 14. There's 3 levels. There we go. There goes one more part of my daily. It's always good to level any hero like this, because you use them as feeders anyway. When I get this 3-star to level 30 and max them, I can use a bunch of 3 stars to turn a 4-star up, right? That's how it's used. So it's really good in that sense. So now I'm going to go to equipment, because one more thing I got to do for my dailies is upgrade equipment. I'm just randomly going to pick something. It doesn't matter here. Like this one. You can see bottom left, defense, resistance, critical damage, and attack. So these things, and you see on the bottom right, it tells you, what it's like, or who do you have, and all that stuff. So stats on armor are different and change things within the game itself. So one of the things I really like is the damage that heroes cause is not always, having high strength or whatever that other games do. So like blood bloodline, heroes of Lithis, a lot of the damage comes from the hero strength. Some are like constitution, which is health. In this game it's going to be like 3000% of like their resistance. So what you would try to do is load their hero with resistance, right? So I really like that part of it. Okay, so I've done 3 out of the 5. The other 2, oh, actually, well, 4. That's kind of weird. Oh, actually, ah, that's very funny because a lot of times you get to, you have to kill a certain amount of heroes as one. I guess that one wasn't part of this one. Interesting. So anyway, I'm going to go to campaign and I'm going to use some energy. So I'm just going to kill a few people. So I'm going to go here, random hero right here, engage. So this is my team. Everybody gets a dragon, and the dragons are basically like a special talent that you can get. You'll see I use blue dragons, so it slows down, so it drops speed for them. Does very little damage but drops speed. And my heroes, so I'm gonna make Strybog, oops, not that one, this one, my leader, so I get speed up. He's my first legendary, but I don't want him. I'm gonna actually put a taunt hero. The rest are fine. Okay. Oh, fat clicking. All right, so let's go back in. Come on, let's go in here. My heroes are set, and let's fight. So one of the things you'll see, top left, that's the order, right? So everything goes with an order, and speed is what makes them go often. So that's why, and just as you can see, it's not all straight downs or anything like that. So that's what makes this game a lot of fun, in my opinion. And because purple is up, if I use purple heroes, it's going to do, obviously do more damage. But as you notice, I haven't selected anybody yet, but it always has a target, right? So if I don't click, obviously it selects one, and it's not always in order left to right or anything like that. It could hit anybody. This guy's skill is he hits everybody, and he also takes their turn. Basically stuns them for 2 turns. So now my purple just went. So now it's my green's turn, as you can see. And this guy's a taunt hero. And as a taunt hero, one thing that they do really well is if you want to select them, you can't. You have to select, obviously, the taunt hero. However, if you hit everybody, others also get hit. That's what I like about the taunt in this one. So I'm gonna go green to get max damage. I do want to get a 5 piece right there. And who's next? Okay, so I'm also gonna bring this down. So now these guys go off. There we go. So now I set off my taunt. Not that it matters. I mean, obviously I just want to use my skill too. But so purple is next again. So I'm gonna go purple. You see that 2 on the actual triangle? That's because I've had multiple, I had, I believe, a 3 stack, a 5 stack, a 4 stack. So that number just gets bigger and stronger, basically, right? So I'm going to go here, so I get double. And because I don't really have any other purples, I'm going to go here. So now cascade a few, more. Her special skill, she comes right back to life. All is good. So now I'm going to set this guy off again. One person comes back because that's what she does. So now I'm going to go here, and go here. There we go. And this guy's dead. And that's that match. So there are some levels that have a boss, some levels that are just people. So it's all different. But right now I'm only trying to use a certain amount of energy. As you can see, I only use 4 and I got to use 50. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm gonna go and I'm actually gonna do a 1 harder challenge. Basically, the top I can change. So these are the stages here, right? From bottom to the end. And once you do these, each one has 7 stages, then you can change difficulty. So let's just say Nightmare, which I've already also finished Nightmare. Okay, so let's just go Nightmare. This is the boss stage of the last stage. As you can see, he's right there. That's the guy you go at after. And let's engage this guy. Okay, so now let's do, and I'm going to use the same hero. So I got the healer on the left, the stun on the second to the left, the middle is attack up and also adds a shield, which is basically like boosted health, taunt, and on the right speed. So that's what I'm using. Let's use 7 more energy. Obviously we'll start with the purple first. My purple always goes first because his speed is pretty damn high. And let's put this guy here. Now I get that. That was kind of a stupid move by me, but whatever, I'm not too worried. So now let's go green, green. So now that I made that, you'll see the number is going to change on the green when he comes down. See, he's at level 3, so it's a much stronger hero. Now, the top left, you could see their turn is way behind because I have a faster team, obviously, and this is obviously NPCs. But when they go off, they also use the board. They have to make matches. So one of the strategies, when it's their turn, you would use their color so they don't hit you as hard. So here's my mana and immunity and healer. Here's my taunt. 1 blue, 1 blue, and let's do a purple. I like my purple because it hits all, so it's kind of useful. And I'm gonna go attack. Oh, it's not off yet. All right, so let's just do speed. And I'm gonna go attack up. Oh, sorry, attack up didn't go off yet. That was the other one, the chick. All right, so let's just do this one. Let's do this one. And this one. And as you can see, the numbers that hit them, that tells you the damage you're doing. So one of the good things about that is if you're using a color, like let's just say I have a blue, and it's very much like Empire and Puzzle, so the colors matter. So green hurts blue, blue hurts red. So if you're using, let's just say red against blue, your damage is going to be much lower. So that obviously is something that you'll notice a difference of. There's one, and let's do this. I have no yellows, but as you can see, it still does some damage. There's the boss. So I'm going to be doing, oh, see how he's going out first? Hits me with those, hits me with his power, goes off again. He selects somebody, and it was my taunt because I had taunt up. So now I'm going to go heal, immunity, all that BS. Here's my shield, attack up, and there's my dragon, which is, you know, drops the speed a little bit. So now a diagonal to make that. I'm gonna go there, and unfortunately I don't have really a great option, so I'll just do that. There we go. This is going to be a big battle. I mean, I'm going to change it. I'm going to do a easier ones just to get my dailies, because I want to do my rolls. I want you guys, you know, kind of see my rolls. So I'm going to do this one just for the hell of it, so you guys get to see what it's like. But I will definitely be doing some of my rolls with the fucking pretty shitty ass board. It's a tough boss too. It's not like he's a last level boss, so he's usually going to be the harder one. So let's go there. Mistake again. A lot of times I don't actually pay attention to my colors. I tend to do this a lot, but whatever. It's because you do damage no matter what, so I just want to do more damage. Anyway, so now blue's up. Let's do blue. Let's do blue. And actually, I'm going to do green because it's 2 of the powerful coins. Okay. Now there's one really cool hero I have that does this thing called, so he gets actually 1 extra turn. So as you can see, I match 3 times, but that hero matches 4, a percentage of times. But also one of his skills is he turns the enemy that you hit as a Jester, which also means they lose a turn. So they go from matching 3 to matching 2. So that's kind of cool too. Okay, there we go. Let's do some more damage. That was good damage. So now against this hero, if I had yellow and match yellows, obviously I would be doing more damage. So there goes my dragon. There goes my immunity heal and all that BS. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Let's put this here. Cascade a few. There we go. Greens. So here, I would have liked to have a better shot, but that's cool. And let's do this. There we go. One good reason for that is now I have a level 3 blue. And I'm blue next, so I get to use it right away. Make an L and make another L. There we go. Boom. Motherfucker's dead. Victory. Alright. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and I'm going to go down a level just so I can finish this pretty quickly. So what I'm actually gonna do is finish the basic stuff. So it's 4, I think I've done 11. So I'm gonna do a multi-battle, basically 10 matches. Hopefully they're pretty quickly. I mean, it's just gonna wipe them out. So it's set to auto. I can take it off, but it obviously cancels the multi-battle, right? So I just let it be because it does tend to pick the right color for itself. Unlike me, where I make mistakes quite a bit, but I look at actually me making like L's and stuff, not paying attention to the actual color of the hero I'm supposed to at times. And that's kind of my issue. But the one thing I can do is just like select heroes if I want them to hit certain somebody or not. So that's something I can do. So this is going to be a couple minutes. I'm going to make sure, yeah, see, there we go. That's already dead. That was one match. Off to the next. Interesting boards. I get purples and I don't start with a purple. So one thing is, yeah, that L right there. Certain movements you make in this game is not possible in Empire puzzles because there you only move in specific directions. You're only going lefts and rights, ups and downs. Here you go in diagonal, which makes the game a little bit more challenging. But again, what I like really a lot in this game is, let's just say I don't have my colors and it's my turn to go. I will use the colors for their team. So when they hit me weaker. So that's one thing I really like about this game. You get to mess with the other guy just as much. So that part is cool. Yeah, Strybog is awesome. I really like that guy. He's the second fusion I did because the first one was Genevieve. I needed a healer. She's a great healer. One thing I don't like with her is, with her being a leader, is her powers also speed up, and it's 2 more than Strybog, so it's 19, but it's only in rifts. And rifts is basically a place where you just go in and there's levels, but they're specific to the things you need for awakening your hero. So basically when you want to limit break your heroes, you have to use 2 different materials. They're powders, basically, as they call it, I believe. I don't know. But you get to farm those. And the good thing about it is the rift for the specific color, which I'll show you afterwards, is only open once a day, 1 day at a time. But because there's multiple colors, it shifts between which one. So kind of makes the game interesting. Every hero uses a white powder and their own color. So red for red, blue for blue. So let's just say you need 3 of this and 3 of that. So one is going to be 3 white, 3 blue to awake a blue one. And there's different levels of power. So that's kind of cool too. The game does have a bit more sophistication to it, but I really, really like the planning of this game far more than Empire and Puzzles. the board matters a lot more here than there, in my opinion, because both sides use it, and you can fuck the other guy up by using their colors. So I kind of like that. So 4 down, 6 more to go. And I think this is 4, 10, 40. I've already done 11, I believe. So yeah, after that, I'm going to finish my dailies, and I want to do some pulls. I'll have 3 platinum pulls, which is guaranteed epic or legendary. And another thing that this game does actually is which is kind of new to the game, new long time ago, new, but it obviously wasn't like that when it came out. But you can actually pick a preference of a hero to have a higher percentage to pick him. Now you got to spend a bit of your purple diamonds, I think it is, the ones that I have at the top, which I use regularly. I don't really save them much, but when you want to pull, there's a field which I'll show you, and you get to actually select a hero out of a whole lot. I'm not sure if it's all the heroes or not, but it's a huge list. And you get to pick one that you would prefer if you getting your shot to get that hero. And another thing this game has is guaranteed legendary pull. So you pull for a certain amount, you are guaranteed to get a legendary after a certain amount. It's not like Empire and Puzzles where you get 1.2%, you get it or not. You know, you may never get it, you might get it once. This game, after a certain amount of pull, you are guaranteed to get it. Now, I don't know what that number is. I'm sure it's a high enough number. Like, it can't be that, low, because it kind of doesn't make sense to me. I mean, at some point, they do want to make it profitable, as I like to say, but that, I think, is a cool thing, It's obviously Empire Puzzles brought something similar to that, where the Covenant or one of the heroes, Legends summon or something, you get to select 2 out of the 3 where, you would want preferred. But even with that, there have been times where I selected a hero, I got legendaries, but it wasn't that hero. So it's just, I don't even understand that part. I know it's a percentage, but that game still gives season 1 heroes which have literally no use in that game anymore. Their heroes are so overpowered that there's just literally no use for them unless you have 3 costumes, tune included. You spend all your resources and like 6 months to just raise them. Obviously, if you're not spending money to get trainer heroes or whatever. That's something I did. I used to get I used to get anxious and just purchase trailer hero or trainer heroes whenever they would come up. So that's something I did, and that's why recently I put a block to my purchases. I'm like, fuck it, the game's just not worth it. I'm not having fun. What's the point? I don't mind spending a bit of money here or there, but when I'm not having fun, I'm just giving them my money, and I don't like it anymore. So I did put a stop to that. This should be, I don't remember what number this was. This was, okay, 2 more to go. So almost done. Hopefully it's not too boring. I'm actually quite excited because I like the fact that I'm about to do. I haven't done pulls for this in a long time. Real pulls, because I do the dailies, which is my usual 5, the 10 bronze, which I have lots of. You get tons of those bronze scrolls, so you get to use them regularly for your dailies. And this game has also monthly check-ins, which is, you don't go to a website or whatever like the other stupid game, but for 30 days, it doesn't have to be 30 straight days, for 30 days that you go in the game and click on your daily to collect your daily. 30th day, you get another platinum scroll. That's how I have 1 scroll out of that. I'm getting another platinum because I've done my dailies 30 times, and also out of that, the puzzle, the puzzle pieces, collected a whole bunch of them, got 5 at a time for a while, and eventually I got 1 platinum summon out of that too. And I do have 2 heroes One of them is epic. It's not legendary. So one level behind, the ones I'm using now, the yellows. It's a green, the purple hero, and she I got from a quest reward from getting puzzles by completing quests, and she's also great. I use her regularly. I just recently dropped her. She was in my defensive team for the longest time, and that's done. Let's go here, done. So energy's done as well. So just so you see, if you go into arena, which is the raid basically, you can select people. You can re-roll if you want and lose your streak, but you can set up your defensive hero. So that's my defensive team right there, and which is basically who I attack with because I like my heroes. So now let's do my. Oh, what the fuck is? Oh, so there was a defeat enemy. I missed that one. So let me go one more turn. I'm just gonna do this myself, so it's quick. Come on, motherfucker. There we go. I'm just gonna finish this off quickly. And here we come on. There we go. We're dead. You guys are dead. I want to kill that one first. These ones come back, so I want to kill them first. There we go. Yeah, see, I've been doing blues, even though green is next. I just tend to do that quite a bit in this game. So right now, I really want to do a purple, which I'm going to since purple is next. But I basically see this and immediately want to do it. So you see those red triangle downs? They do less damage, right? But don't always pay attention and do that quite a bit. I don't have any yellows, so it won't make a difference for me. I need her to die next. So she comes right back. And it should be over. There we go. Boom. All right, let's go do some pulls. Well, I'll show you Rift as well very quickly. So there's done. So I come here, here, claim. Now weekly, you also, do weekly for a while. You get your own bonuses, obviously, as you can see. For my monthly, finally 30, and I get platinum. There we go. So if I do more, as you can see, if you do these, you get these, and it's another platinum. So the game is quite rewarding in my opinion. So let's go back, and also I leveled up, which is, I don't quite care for this, but you get shit for free, so that's great. I just like that part of it. And they brought this up just before I had quit, which gives you, stuff for leveling up. I don't usually claim them, which is why you see a few in a row there. And let's go to, well, yeah, this is the Rift. So right now, if you see, green is up. Okay, and I haven't actually finished them. They're not hard enough. It's hard, but I can finish them. But I get to a specific area and I just farm that, right? And if you go into it, it tells you, you get these greens at the bottom. You could get 1 or 2 of one, or 3 to 5 of the other one. So I basically just farm them that way. And the white is always open because you use a white with every awakening, right? So let's go here. Let's go claim our stuff. Oh, big mistake. So those boosts, you only use them as you want to use them. And I'm just used to claiming stuff, so I just basically wasted a boost over there. And this is just my timed rewards. These are your quests. So in this game, you don't really need to go in and do stuff. If you do what the quest is, you just get bonuses. So I kind of like that about it. All right, so that's that. And let's do it, man. Let's do some pulls. Lexicon is kind of cool. These are all the classes and heroes. There's 3 more coming up. You go in and you get to see the hero. You can see their skills and full powers. And if you actually end up claiming them, you get more shards over here like this, so you can get more. So the game is very rewarding. I really like it. It's just, I have always played it by myself, so it kind of gets a little bit boring. But anyway, so 3 platinums, and I'm going to do them last. So yeah, here, if I go desired heroes, you can select any of these heroes that you want, and you can get a better chance of getting them. Okay, let's go to goals first. So let's pull some goals. The thing here is once you pull them, if you bypass like this, you know they're not going to be high level. Right? Okay, so now my collection is full and things are going to go to my mailbox. That's okay. Okay, oh, I should just check mark this. Don't show me again. All right. So as you can see, these are all basic. Basic. Waiting until if I can't skip it, that means it's at least epic or legendary. Yep, like this one. Let's see. Is it epic or legendary? It is so far purple and state purple, so epic. And I already have this guy. He's not bad actually. He's a pretty decent hero, but I mean, I don't care for him because I have better heroes right now. All right, so there is 19 already. Now my special ones. I want to do the scroll one first. So this is the one. And let's see what we get. First of 3 platinums. It's another epic, is it? Yep, epic. And oh, I might have this guy, but I'm not sure. He's kind of cool. He's crit rate guild leader. So in the guild, everybody in the guild will get a bonus because if he's the leader of your team. So it's kind of cool in that sense. But again, his crit, gets crit, single damage, 26% of caster's max HP. So if you load this guy with HP, so not only he has health, he hits harder because of his HP. So that's kind of cool. And as he inflicts bleeds and all sorts of other fun stuff. All right, let's do the other 2. So one more here. Let's see what we get. Come on, give me yellow. Yellow is legendary. So purple stays purple, and it's purple. And I have this one. She's all right. She's the last one of her class that I get. And the last one. It's a little sad if it's not anything good, but whatever. I have enough good heroes as it is. It's also epic and also somebody I already have. He was actually extremely popular when the game first started. A very useful hero for epic. He deals damage to everybody, inflicts mana choke, basically, stops them from gaining mana, and recovers health and, chance to deal more damage and chokes and stuff. So this guy was very popular when the game started. Anyway, those are it. And yeah, so these are my heroes. I just gotta get rid of some of them. You also get a storage, so I can just, fill up my storage because right now it's got lots of space. And then get stuff from my mailbox into my storage. All right, hope that was fun. I like playing this game, so I'll be back at some point for this game and do some raids later. All right, later.